Hello, everyone. My name is Cyberprime, and welcome back to Da Boys in Da Pod, your favorite podcast that has different people hosting every week that changes, and all of the hosts don't actually appear every single time because we are incredibly coordinated like that. I am joined today by Turtle Guy, who is, of course, the number one eater of Lego on this side of the equator. And I am also joined by David, who is also the number one eater of Lego this side of the equator. They both hold the tie. They share the title because it was such an intense eating competition that
And that's why I'm going to eat Turtle Guy next.
No, that is a joke. That was in Minecraft. That was in the
Minecraft.
forest. So that's not that was a joke. But either way, I'm joined by two of my good friends here, and we're here to have a good time. We're here to grace you on whatever listening platform you are currently on.
Or maybe not. Maybe you're somehow like reading our minds as we say this.
Reading your mind.
Reading your
Reading
mind.
your mind. Oh no, he's back already.
He's back.
But no, this is not a
Lord
weird.
dictates that if you wear a hat, you're fucking out.
Yeah, if you wear a hat or if you're you can be
Just
within
the hair.
sightline and it won't work.
If just the hair part of your head is covered, you're all good.
You also have to be within a distance. Like it's because I think didn't we
You
say
can
at
read
one
the
point
minds
if
of
he's in a,
babes.
no, but if you're standing a distance away and you can see you still can't read it until you get closer. So long as read your mind is like a weird it follows situation. As long as you're not super close, and as long as you always wear a hat or have your head blocking his view, you'll be fine. You will be fine. Your mind will not be read. But gentlemen, David, my friend, and Turtle Guy.
I thought you were saying that I was separate from the
Wait, am I
gentleman.
not
What
your
the
friend?
fuck did I do?
Interesting observation, Turtle Guy.
Listen, I
No!
told you, I apologize for that stuff in
He's going to say
that
random
place
year,
with the
isn't he?
water.
Oh no, okay.
I was going to say, hey, what? When did Doctor Who air again?
Right.
2005, 1960.
That's a
God damn it,
fucking
he
big
got
ass
me
year.
again!
Right. Anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
So
The day
here
after,
is
actually.
the thing. Here is the thing, guys. I want you to do some small
November
talk.
23rd.
I want to give me
1963.
some goddamn small talk, guys. Give me something interesting happening in your life. I want to know.
Well, I mean,
We
later
actually
this
recorded
year.
part of this fucking episode, but then you forgot that you were playing
Yeah.
Destiny.
Yeah.
So I kind of wasted all my small talk.
No, you gotta have something
But
else.
hey, David, I want to tell you a fun fact.
How
don't
is
wanna
this
hear
gonna
a fun
slander
fact.
me?
No,
What
no,
way
no,
is
no,
this
no,
gonna
no, it's
slander
okay, it's
my
okay,
name?
It's okay. Later this year, it's gonna be the 60th anniversary of something very important.
No! 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 No!
Doctor
No! No!
Who.
No! 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 No!
Doctor
No!
Who.
No! No! No!
What do you got
Okay,
against Doctor
Turtle
Who?
Guy. Turtle Guy. I will stop watching Doctor Who. Turtle Guy.
Okay, moving on.
So Turtle Guy, give me something interesting. What's
Guys,
happening
what's
in
your
life?
favorite? What's your favorite Cyber Prime short?
David, what is happening in your life? Give me something.
I've just
Anything.
been watching a lot of Cyber Prime shorts.
Oh, interesting. Okay, and
My
Turtle
favorite
Guy.
Cyber Prime short is probably the one.
I
about
can't remember where this is going. All right. Okay.
Anyway,
Okay. In the credit, the timing of that was very, very, very funny. But Turtle Guy,
Mm,
what has happened in
Yes.
your life? Where have you been?
well,
The people want to know.
Is this?
I mean, I
is
was
this anything to do with the
social,
topic?
and then
No,
I
not
saw
yet.
these three
Oh.
trees.
The
No,
topic isn't
I
where
fucked
Turtle
it.
Guy's been. It's
Well, I thought
not-
it was. I thought we were going to talk about something where we all were, but
I was
guess it
on a
wasn't.
No,
bus.
no, no. You're at a bus. Okay, what were you doing
on
at
a
the bus? Were you... Oh, you're on the bus. Okay, we're getting. It's a
On the
step-by-step
bus.
story.
You tell me you got sick again, I'm fucking leaving. If this is making a Mark Part 3, vomit a dish, I'm
Well,
out.
wait,
Please no.
did I mention that ever since that, anytime like I'm on a bus, I always carry like a shopping bag with me just in case as a precaution.
Man,
Really?
that's fucking grim. That's so grim.
Wait, like a
It's
plastic
better
one?
than the
Like a
alternative.
Dunnes Stores bag. That's so miserable. The idea of that crinkling around down with your fucking vomit
it'll be
sloshing around
damp.
inside of it.
It would be disposed of immediately.
You should be disposed of immediately.
Oh god, am I
Listen,
having a heart attack? What the
always
fuck?
good to have a battle.
Fucking man, can we try
I
it?
fucking killed him.
My chest has gotten alarmingly sore out of nowhere. Okay,
So
carry on.
do I get the award for person that slayed Prime?
No,
or
I'm still here. I'm
you
still
wanna take
kicking.
it 50-50,
I'm
David?
still kicking. Continue with your vomit story.
There is no vomit story. It's just a precaution.
So you have a
but
precaution.
I'm fine.
Do you need it for planes? No, you don't.
No, I was on a plane.
You don't need it for cars.
That doesn't answer the
Nope.
question.
I
Oh,
think it
well,
was
that's not
'cause I
true. You
was
got sick in a
so-
pizza
Well,
box next to me one time.
That's because I didn't drink water the entire time.
And what, you were so drunk on Red Bulls?
Have you had a Red Bull, Turtle Guy?
Yeah. Had about 4 in one day.
Oh, alright, calm down, fuck machine.
Why?
I needed the energy.
At that point, you would just be having an actual fucking heart attack. That wouldn't be energy. You'd be tired and dying.
Time would slow down for him. Like his perspective, everything was
Remember when we
just.
saw
why I
him
was
run in slow
running like
motion
that
today?
earlier
That would
today.
just be his life.
Oh,
This
but
is why
why?
I can't consume coffee.
I doubt
Such a thing as too much energy.
This is coming from a man who just admitted to drinking 4 Red Bulls in one day. He can't drink 1 cup of coffee because it makes him too much energy.
Add milk, my guy. It's not that
Yeah.
bad.
I've tried adding milk.
Decaf. Go decaf.
I've never tried decaf. Okay,
Shut
sorry,
the
this is
fuck
gonna
up and never
sound
speak
really
to me.
weird, but the last time we were in a coffee place that wasn't today, you got coffee tea bags. How was it?
Oh, quite good. Very, very strong. Like really,
Tea
really
bags.
strong. It's just coffee bags, if you will. But they're quite nice.
Yeah,
quite
actually,
nice. They
why
had a
would
hint
you-
of chocolate and raspberry, I think it was.
Ooh,
Quite nice. Quite nice.
you put it in like a little teapot and maybe just dilute it a bit
Short
more.
and stout, perhaps.
I could do that.
Yeah.
I've just been putting one bag per mug, to be honest.
You
But
are a mug.
it is quite
I
nice.
said that, man. That was mean. I'm sorry.
That was quite mean, David. Actually.
sorry, man.
And as
I feel bad about
as penance, I require you to tell me something for small talk.
What the fuck is your obsession, man?
He wants
do
it.
anything.
Is that the topic?
I went
No.
golfing yesterday.
Oh, really?
Well, I went pitch and putt. It wasn't really golf.
Oh,
I
you
did pitch
did.
and putt, which is 2 clubs, and I was sweating my little dick off. My God, it was hot. And then I went and drank beer afterwards and hung out with some friends.
Did
Some
that
real
make it okay?
friends, not the YouTube friends or whoever you are. That's a joke, I'm sorry. Yeah, it did make it
This is
better.
strictly business.
Alcohol isn't the cure, but cold beer is.
No, I agree. I was working yesterday, and I was like, you know what? It was the first day on this new job, and I was sweltering heat the whole day. Finally got it finished, locked up, and I was like, you know what? You know what I feel like? And I went and I drove, and I got a fresh out of the fridge, cold, still with droplets of water on it, can of Coca-Cola, and it was delicious, lip-smackingly
Absolutely
delicious.
delicious.
First Coke I've had in ages. It was delicious.
This is the thing about me. I know you guys don't drink, but I drink, and this is the reason that I just like a beer. I'm not a fucking. I like a glass of wine sometimes too, but I'm not a big cocktail guy. I just like having. I had 3 beers yesterday, but it was so hot out, and I was getting these ice cold brewskis with some live music. And I was just fucking vibing in the beer garden, loving my life. That to me is peak. It's so easy to make me
Existence.
happy. I'm so easily pleased.
Same.
I'm like a dog.
I don't smoke, but I bloody love a good beer garden.
What the fuck?
I get. Okay, in his defense, I get where his logic is coming from, but he phrased it in such
I
a
don't like the
strange
ocean,
way.
but I just love frolicking around the desert. I know what you mean. but
you know what
be
you
Smoking
mean?
normal.
area. I should have said smoking area.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, there is smoking in the beer gardens, but I don't know. I just didn't notice it really. You know, sometimes when you're around people smoking, it's so obnoxious.
Yeah,
like,
I hate it.
Sometimes the smell
In
can
this
punch you in
particular
the
pub,
face.
which is my absolute favorite pub in the whole wide world, I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want you guys fucking showing up unless you're going to buy me beer. But
Let's blow it up.
it's open, and even though it was kind of dark by the time we got there, it was still really warm. And like I said, there was live music on, and we were all just laughing, and there was a few people smoking, but you're not hit with the smell of it. Everyone's just fucking, I don't know. The only thing about it is that I was wearing my friend's clothes, and none of it fit me.
Ah, well.
I'm a pretty tall guy. He's pretty tall too, but I'm slightly taller than him.
So was it like cropped up?
The t-shirt fit okay. I had to tuck it in though. I was wearing like a waffle shirt, and let me tell you one thing: the trousers were not a good look. The one day, and I'm always wearing black Converse. That's like 90% of the time, if you meet me in real life, I'm wearing black Converse. The one day I decided to wear my blue Vans is the day I'm wearing black trousers and white socks. I looked like a goosey gander. All right. So anyway, that's fucking anyway.
Well,
I don't know
that's
where I was
good.
going with that story. I kind of was just
Well, no,
rambling
you were
until
talking
someone
about
interrupted me.
We're
you had a passion.
quenching Cyberprime's hunger for the small talk.
No,
I
but
just
Are
have a
you
really
enough? Are you pleased? Have we sacrificed enough small talk to your demands?
well, no, I just want to go slightly tiny bit back into that thing that David said because I totally get, even though I don't drink, the vibe of having you're on a warm day and you have just something to drink and you're surrounded by people that you can talk to. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter about the
exactly.
clothes. It doesn't matter about the stench of smoke if there is any. It's the
But again, it
vibe
wasn't.
of being there.
Everyone was having a good time. Like the guy was doing a lot of, because usually they do a lot of like kind of real like old school fucking sing along songs, and this actually he got some random person on stage to sing along,
Oh, cool.
and everyone was loving it. It's a
That
great
is
time.
quite fun. That is really, really fun, actually. Yeah, but I'm trying to think if I have a small talk that I can contribute,
I
because...
just farted. I hope that came through the
Well,
mic.
you have
Oh,
the
it
topic,
didn't.
which is worrying, because I feel like we're just driving around in a van with Cyberprime at the wheel, and me and David are just
I
helping
wouldn't
us
be
in
too
the
worried
van.
about that. That guy drives slow.
It's true. It's true.
I mean, yeah, we're just preparing to jump out of the van with, like, little to no damage to ourselves.
Would you jump out of the van?
I mean, the speed you drive, I could probably step out of the van.
That's where I was going.
It's like that scene. What is the
Step
movie?
out,
Is
and then
it
step back in again.
what's the movie where like they spin the car but they get out? Was that Red? Where like they spin the car and open the door and then step out and it's perfectly fine, so he's just able to step out and start shooting. It looks really cool. I think it could have been Red.
Is it Red or Wanted? Oh no,
I
Wanted
don't-
is the opposite. The car scoops him up. It's also that really cool bit in Rise of the Beasts where Mirage like does a skid and Noah
Oh,
steps out
yeah.
of his bag and then
Ooh.
Mirage transforms.
Oh, peak
Fuck,
cinema.
That's fucking...
Peak cinema.
Just making
You said we just turned
transformations
into a
cool and
monkey.
unique is really good.
Yeah, making them
The first,
part of their
I
character.
still think the first live action movie was the best to do it until Beasts.
Yeah, I do agree. I think I do agree because Transformers 4 had a lot of really unique designs that matched the personalities, but their transformations were just kind of transformations. They didn't really do anything.
Yeah, whereas
the
the
top.
Rise of the
Lockdowns
Beast
did,
has my
actually.
Rise of the Beast has my single favorite live action transformation. I think I told
Yeah,
you about it.
Yeah, no, I
The
agree.
Optimus Prime one.
It's very,
Fuck me,
very
the way he
cool.
like spins around and
Spins
because
around.
it almost looks like the toy or something, and then Noah boosts. Oh, fucking so hot.
It is really cool. The one thing I will say about the lockdown transformation, you only see it like once and clearly and then twice technically, but when he transforms, because he just doesn't give a fuck about Earth, he just slams his fist down and just tears open the road. It's a really small
I think
detail,
I
but
remember that.
I really like it. It's cool.
There's also
Oh yeah?
yeah, but like to me, the sound design of like Megatron's transformation in the first
Oh,
one.
yeah.
The bit where just before the Bone Crusher fight, where Optimus like goes like skrrr on the thing and turns.
With the tires, it's great.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's
Oh,
so good.
it's-
The first Optimus Prime transformation, the first Bumblebee transformation, the Starscream's
Fucking
transformation
Blackout.
above.
The first one.
Blackout. The first one's great, but you know what's a really good one? Is when they're in the alleyway and Blackout comes in as helicopter and then like transforms
Oh,
and
man.
just drops down.
Yeah,
it's like a
it's
horror
so
movie.
good.
It's so good.
It's really good, and the one where they're fighting and then where Sam is running and Blackout like just transforms above him and flies forward. It's really cool. Oh, I love
Yeah,
that.
it's fucking so good.
And Transformers, like in Transformers 3, Megatron's transformation in the desert. Like it's just
Yeah,
a lot of the
where he
you
pulls
it
the
just-
cloak over his head.
Yeah, and you just hear the metal
there's a
go
lot
like
of
sling,
character to
sling,
it.
sling. It's very
His
nice.
like heavy transformation sound is so good. It's like
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
great.
sick.
It's so cool. I goddamn love it.
we should have a Transformers podcast where we
We
just
really
gush.
should. Yeah, just gush about
I mean,
it
it's
and
basically
just
the
have a
Fall
great time.
Cybertron series.
It really, yeah, it really is.
We could do it.
Oh, we totally
Hard out.
could. What?
I don't know. I'm just trying to contribute
Oh,
with name ideas.
oh, turtle guy.
Don't you awe me! I don't want your pity.
What do you mean? You just said you're just trying to contribute. I didn't mean to
Yeah.
to shun you like that. I didn't mean to isolate you like that, turtle guy.
See, you
Oh,
keep
no.
pronouncing
I sense
words,
a
and I
segue on the
thought,
horizon.
yeah,
No,
it keeps feeling
I
like
haven't
I'm
given
trapped
my
in a
small
segue.
talk. I have not given my small talk.
Jesus Christ, we're trapped in small talk land.
No, I want to contribute something. I can't remember what it was.
Proceed.
What interesting happened to me?
Did you just say what interesting happened to me?
Yes, I did, but I hoped you wouldn't notice. One thing, I started another job. So
Again?
that's happening. Yeah, so I'm technically working 3 jobs right now. Which
Is it
I've
the
gotten
job
an
that you
offer for a
discussed with
4th
me?
one.
Oh,
Yes, it
okay.
is, but I've gotten an offer for a 4th one. And I don't know if I'll be able to take it because I don't know if I'll physically be able to function.
You're
With
nuts, man.
but I'll have to see. But basically, this new job is really fun. It's to do with music. I'm having a great time. But the box that I'm working in is completely sweltering. Like it's literally just a microwave, and it's roasting every single second. There is no feasible way of staying calm and collected in there. But they also have a printer. And I was told
Oh,
explicitly.
wow.
Fuck you. I was told
The
explicitly that I
wonders of
could use.
technology.
Fuck you. I was told explicitly going in that, oh, you can use the printer. Don't worry. The printer will be there and you'll be ready. So don't worry. We have all the books.
It's
You
on
can scan it.
fire.
You can print it. I go out. I tried to scan one. Printer's out of ink. I was like, oh, this isn't good. I don't have anything else. So I had to improvise. I was a goddamn on-stage comedian act. I was making stuff up as I was going for the entire day, but it went out really well, and I ended up having a rhythm for every class. Because I basically didn't have anything prepared because I thought the printer would work to print off the things that I had prepared, but I couldn't. So I was kind of making it up as I was going, but it was kind of stressful, very stressful, in fact, because it was the first day of the job and I didn't want to mess up. But I think it worked out really well. But it was a lot of energy, a lot of pressure that was on me in that specific moment of my time. But yeah. Speaking of pressure,
If you just
gentlemen,
start singing the
diamonds.
Billy Joel song, I'll fucking be grooving out. I'll be loving it.
the Billy Joel song.
Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, pressure.
Oh, I'm thinking of
Also,
Under Pressure by the
Thinking of
Queen.
Under Pressure. That's not what I'm thinking of at all.
Under pressure.
That is a good song
Take
too. Dave Bowie singing on that. That's
me.
crazy.
Take 'em down. That reminds me, I was listening to that while I was driving today, and I was driving
And you
just on the.
died.
No, I didn't. What does that have to do with anything? No, I was driving, and
Trying to
someone
guess a topic here.
someone overtook me, like
It was
really
me,
You
I was
fast.
ran them
walking.
off the road.
No, they were bombing it. Like they were properly bombing it. This is the same drive, by the way. They were bombing it, and then I turn around a corner, and then there is a policeman on a bike with a gun, like a speed gun, and
Okay.
they I think they caught
Important
them.
word.
And I was like, oh well, that's instant karma. But then again, I was driving at the same time a little bit later. Not the exact same time, obviously, or I would have been in a time loop. But just a couple minutes later, I was driving, and then someone else overtook me. They were doing quite fast, and then the car that was been in
just
front of
look
me.
down at the speedometer. It's just like quite fast.
It's like the Polar Express stopwatch. Still could be late. But basically, they were going quite fast. They were going a little bit velocitous, if I'd say so myself.
You just be out here saying words.
Wait, are velociraptors called
Velociraptor?
velociraptors because they're fast?
No, I think it's because of the location there. Fam.
Oh, okay. That's
Let me tell you right now why. Though.
well, you find that while I do this. But basically, the car that was in front of me, it was like one of those dash cam insta karma fails. But they flew past me on the overtaking lane, and the car that was ahead of me, out of nowhere, put on these like hidden lights. It was like an undercover car, and then it drove after them. And then a couple of minutes later, I was down the road, and they had the car pulled over. I was like, "Huh, what the fuck?" And then I kept driving.
Cyber was unknowingly part of a sting operation.
Yeah.
The car with lights was like, oh, look at this guy. He's
And
really.
actually, the vela, however, comes from the Latin word velox, which means swift.
Verloc.
Oh,
Veloc. Oh man.
so it is about speed.
No, it's about
no,
being
what?
sneaky. Are
Sneaky.
you fucking?
Turtle
'Cause
guy,
I
what's
knew
the
there was one.
What
sneakiest
you
thing you've
said
done?
Swift. Oh,
No, it's
I
actually
sneaked my
a
way
Taylor
onto
Swift.
the Cyberprime channel.
That is true. That is true.
No,
From
you're
the
like a
very
fucking. If that's you
from the
sneaking
dawn.
blood.
Turtle guy, have you ever had to like sneak around? Like even when you were younger, did you ever do like a
Yeah,
stealth
just this
operation?
weekend.
Do you
Oh
sneak
wait,
out your
really?
house?
So
I
we
have.
were trying to do a
Really?
surprise
Yeah.
party for a girl at work.
Okay, and did it go well? Did you sneak successfully? Or were all of your points
Um,
invested in like intellect or strength?
I did
Did you
pretty
just
good.
unironically ask if Turtle Guy if his points were put into fucking intellect? Do we know the same person?
Hey, he could be
There
hiding.
was a
He's hiding
point
very
where I
fucking
was
well,
like,
I'll
"Oh
tell you
yeah,
that.
proceed. Person isn't in the room yet." I turn around and there she is. It's like, "Oh no!"
They just joined the game like, "Ba-dung." It's like it spawned
There
into
was
the
an
room.
the person was also in the room, and they were putting something into a press, and I look out the window, and a car. The rest of the people are trying to organize the party. There are balloons outside. I'm just like, oh fuck, 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 fuck. We're gonna get. It's like the most bright colored. Look at me, balloons, and it's just like so much for subtly.
So did you like go over to like was it like a bit in a sitcom where you had to run over and pull down the blinds?
No. Also not, there weren't any blinds, so all I could do was just, I don't know, fucking either cause a distraction, which technically we were doing, because me and another coworker were trying to speed clean up, and we kept burning ourselves, because we were trying to do it really quick.
Burning yourselves? What the fuck were you
We were
cleaning
taking
with?
stuff out of the dishwasher.
Lexi, get the
You're sup-
flamethrower.
Yeah.
We're taking stuff out of the dishwasher,
Boom, boom.
and usually you're supposed to wear gloves, but we said fuck that, and we decided to do it with just our hands, and we kept going like, ah, fuck, fuck.
So you were
Sometimes.
plunging your hands into the volcanic depths,
Into the deep abyss.
into the deep abyss. You were plunging your hands down into the flames, into the fire. Were you?
What? Yes?
Yes, it sounds like you were. But
I
is
keep
that
feeling like there's gonna be a
that the
segue.
only is that the only sneaky thing, David? Did you say you were going to sneak out of your house?
No, I'm asking if anyone ever did. I never did.
I snuck out of my house to go, but when I was young, there used to be this big mound of sand outside my house, and I remember okay. Let me break it down because in hindsight, I don't think I was sneaky at all. So I was in my room.
Your parents are just like, oh boys, he's finally going outside.
He's found fresh air. But no, I there was a big mound of sand. I used to climb around it and pretend it was a castle. And when I say big, I mean like 2 or 3 cars big. It was quite big. But I was sitting in my room. My parents were in the room with me. And I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna leave the
How
room."
old were you?
I announced it. How old was I? I want to say like maybe
27.
10? Yeah, I was 27, an age I have not yet reached.
Yeah.
But I was
This is yet to happen. He's just
This-
letting us know what he's planned.
exactly, yeah, time. I was stuck in a time loop. But basically, I announced that I was leaving the room. And here's the catch. Here's where I thought it would be funny because my parents are having a conversation. This is how I thought I could sneak away. I said that I would be back, but the neat trick was I didn't come back. So I left, assuming that they would remain there until I came back. And I went out, I walked out the door and closed it behind me, which was a heavy door, so it required a slam to close. So they probably noticed it by then. And then I would walk around down to the big old sand thing, and then I would
Why
climb
did you
around
feel
it.
the need to sneak?
Because I thought I was sneaky. I didn't think I was allowed there.
I have another sneaky story that I told Cyber recently. Do I have time to tell it or no?
Yeah, go for it.
So one time, for Mother's
You have
Day,
time.
I had a big smart idea. I was like, oh, gonna go to the hairdresser's, gonna surprise my mom with a nice little
Oh, yes,
voucher
yes,
for
yes.
to get her hair done. And I have it all planned out. I'm like, right, they're gonna go into town for a while, and the hairdresser isn't that far away. It's a local neighbor. It's like a 5-10 minute walk, easy peasy. So they go into town. I text the hairdresser like, "Hey, you still there? Is the time to proceed? Whatever."
The
like,
eagle has
yeah.
left the nest.
Eagle has left the nest. Proceed. And then the hairdresser's like, "Yeah, sure." So I go down. Obstacle number 1. There is roadworks, so I must I must go over the terrain that is the roadworks.
You
Parkour,
described
jump
this-
over whoopers,
The way you
jump over
described this,
chasms of death.
the way you're describing this, and I'm just very curious to see how David is imagining this, but the way you're describing it is as if you're walking in the middle of the road, like not on the thing. So that's the only way
He's
that
in
the road
traffic.
works would be. Yeah, he's just walking in the middle. It's,
He stops for red lights.
yeah.
Oh, how wrong you are.
Well, carry on.
Anyway.
Toga.
Traversing to the hairdresser's. A cousin then pulls up going the wrong direction.
Not
and
yours,
is like,
just
"Oh,
someone's.
I have so many.
We
They
are all
pull up and
cousins
is like,
in a
"Oh, hey, you
strange
need to
land."
live someplace?" And I'm like, "You're not going my way." And I proceed on.
And he kills them.
He definitely didn't. He definitely just looked at them and went, "Mm-mm."
Yeah, he just
And ran
nodded
away.
and then left.
I actually explained the whole situation.
Oh, well, that wasn't very classified of you. You make a great secret agent.
What? They're gonna snitch.
How do you know?
Because they never left that location. Proceeded on to the hairdresser. There was a dog.
Oh, yeah, you don't like dogs.
I don't like dogs.
Oh,
This sounds like the plot of fucking Stand By Me or something. Why is this fucking...
I texted the hairdresser. We got the deal done. Easy peasy. I'm walking back. I'm not rushing. I'm taking
you're
things
Irish.
nice and easy. Yeah. And how dare you reveal
Sorry,
my
you're from
nationality?
Turtle Island or whatever your
Bleep
law
that.
is.
Good. Yeah. So
Guyish.
walking
He's Ghanaian.
slow, and then I see my parents' car pull up.
This is
They
such a
don't see
Disney
me.
Channel original movie. This is
They
Max
don't
Campbell's
see
big
me,
movie.
and I'm stopped at the traffic lights. So I have 2 options here: admit defeat, hop in the car, and make up like some story that I was at some place.
Or option B,
Or-
break into a car.
Or option C, put my hood up, disguise myself, and outrun a car.
You're
David,
so fictional. You're
which
not a real
option
man.
do I go with?
He didn't
Well,
give me
given-
the choice.
Given the fact that
You're
this is season 1, episode 15 of That's So Turtle Gang, I'm gonna go with the fact that you put your hood up and ran away from a car like a fucking freak.
They were stopped at the traffic lights, I had time. Option C, baby!
But Turtle Guy, do you want
So
to
weird.
explain without naming it? But do you want to explain what was on your hoodie at the time?
Basically my college name.
Oh my god, you're
On the
I was
college, which
so
is not
subtle.
near this location, may I add? So
yeah, we're like
statistically,
an hour from where we went to college.
statistically, seeing the Audi would be very rare in that
Yeah.
area.
And also,
So of course
more
my
importantly, the
parents
way you
outpassed me.
move, like the way you physically maneuver this world is so unique.
this realm.
If I saw like a silhouette of all of everyone in the whole world running in a line, I would spot you in that whole line.
I think so, because you'd be moving slower than the rest, but your
Yeah.
body would be going.
You'd be moving in the same, like as though you were running at the speed of light, but you would be moving slower than the wheelchair-bound people on this planet.
Yep.
But yeah, that was a cool sneaky story. So we managed to sneak
Is
past.
this the topic? How long have we been doing small talk?
And we've been doing.
Small talk's too long!
We've been doing small. Do you really want to know how long we've been doing small talk?
Yeah,
I'll give you. Okay, give me a guess. Give me your best. Give me your best.
20
answer.
minutes.
15.
So, gentlemen, if my timer is here to be believed,
0 minutes, we haven't been recording.
if my timer isn't lying to me and hasn't been infected, if it hasn't turned, we've been small talking for 29 minutes.
Is this the fucking small talk episode or something?
But so does anyone else have any?
my god!
For fuck.
I stayed up for this shit. This is what you were so. This guy was squealing in his jeans over this fucking topic.
So
The
in
topic
case,
is there is no topic.
in case
Well,
that hasn't been
There is
clear,
no topic. Take off your clothes.
this
Don't tempt me.
this hasn't This is not a topicless episode. This episode has a topic. No, it's not a topicless episode. This episode has a
I
topic.
screamed like R2D2.
This is
Yeah.
have you ever thought about doing?
So you're gonna say, have you ever thought about death?
Have you
Yes, right now.
Ever thought about death?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, okay, that was very insightful dilemma that we just had there. Very philosophical debate that we had in the space of 2 seconds. But yes, this is not a topicless episode. This episode has a topic. I would like to make that clear. Let me be clear. This episode has an incredibly focused topic that we have been incredibly stringent to so far. And I think we're doing a great job. I think you're doing a fantastic. I think you have earned to come back for another episode. So far with your work here.
Who is the winner of the Small Talk Olympics?
So yeah, in case it wasn't clear, this episode is titled Small Talk. The Small Talk episode, where we're just gonna do some small
Why
talk.
are you talking like this?
Yeah, why is that?
What
Why
are
do I feel
you
like you're
doing?
ASMRing me right now?
I don't know. I didn't mean to. I was kind of just slowing down. But
Speed up, goddamn you!
speed up, goddammit. Well, the original plan for this, I'm not gonna lie, the original plan was to turn this into a game. So I have the notebook up in front of me. I was going to write down how many times whoever requested to move on from the small talk the most would lose. And I was going to write that down. And then at 10 minutes in, I realized I forgot to write down the numbers. So then I gave up. But that was the original intention. It was going to be a game.
So this is the title of this week's episode. Cyber has given up.
No, it's the small talk episode. Because there's got to be more small
No,
talk.
you've given up. You couldn't think of a topic.
No,
you've...
I have been requesting to do this for ages because I thought it would be kind of funny with just loads of small
It's
talk.
not on the list.
Yeah,
He's not on the
intentionally.
list. What do I do, Captain? Send him to
not-
the block.
It's not on
Sorry,
the
that's
list.
the opening of Skyrim.
Really?
Yeah, he's on the list.
Do you have any more small
And then
talk
it-
about that?
And then the dialogue changes depending on your race.
Oh,
You picked a bad time to come home, brother. That's what he says if you're a Nord.
interesting.
There's a lot of topics that we've not I'm
No, we're not
slightly
doing a
changing-
topic. Keep up.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not. But I'm just like, because on the most recent episode that came out, we discussed that we went on holiday.
We did. We will do that, but we need all four of us to do that because it wouldn't be
Yeah.
fair.
It's unfortunate that Hoover got into that boating accident. That was really an accident, and no one's fault.
Well, that's his fault for
Definitely
trying to
get-
take a boat out and not on the water.
Yeah. It was weird a little bit that he tried to go to Monument Valley, but I didn't think about stopping him.
But that's why I dropped a nuke on him.
Yeah, and it was weird the turtle guy was
Right,
mysteriously absent during the whole thing. Almost as if he
Listen.
knew it was gonna happen.
It's not my
As if
fault.
you
I-
read your mind.
As if he read your mind! Oh.
Listen, I keep telling the judge, those sails were badly manufactured and they split themselves, and so did the ropes, and so did those bricks.
I think it would be
I like
really
the
funny if
context.
read your mind could only. You know how the whole thing was that read your mind could only read your mind if the hair part of your head wasn't covered.
Yeah, and if
How
you
funny
were
would it
close
be
enough.
if he can't read your mind if you have hair? Like you have to have a bald head for you to for read your mind.
Exclusively bold.
You can only read the minds of bald men. But luckily, all the best villains are bald. Wow, all the best
Most
villains
politicians
are
are
bald. I
bald.
just said.
Is that true?
Exactly.
Name me a politician.
Donald Trump.
I don't know politics. I'm
I'm
not brave enough for politics. But
Former president of the United States, Donald Trump, was fairly famous for the fact that he had a big whole-headed straw.
Well, it's but it's like you can still see his head.
we can still see
the back of it.
many heads. We can still see a lot. We can see heads galore. But
But
you know
who
what's
think
in
has
heads?
the most visually appealing head on the planet? And I'm not saying face, I'm saying head.
What
The
is
guy
the
who played
best
Boone
head?
on Lost has a pretty good head. He's well shaped.
I
Cyber Prime has a pretty
John
good
Cena.
head in real life.
John
do.
Cena.
Oh, thank
Yeah, I
you. The
think he was
faceplate
pretty
really
good.
adds to it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Chris Evans. Good head.
So no head?
Shut up. Get out.
To die. I'm quoting
Who's
Turtle
talking
Guy.
about-
I'm not.
Who's the meanest person in the group? And why is it Turtle Guy?
No, I learned it from you. You did this to me.
Don't blame
There's
me,
always a
motherfucker.
master and an apprentice.
There's always a big
You did this to me. You made me.
You made me who I am. Turtle Guy is the result of the wiki how and how to. I was supposed to say raise a child. That's not what David would have done. David didn't raise
David
you.
raised me.
That's not how that works. The
How to
wiki
raise a
how
killer.
to make a prodigy.
Prodigy.
Have we ever talked about?
Prodigy.
Have we ever in
Protege,
depth
sorry.
discussed Turtle Guy's grandfatherly tendencies?
I don't know, but is that small
think
talk
it
or is
was
that a topic,
uncle.
David?
I think it's small talk.
These are just mini. What is the difference between a mini topic and just small talk?
We don't put a label on it.
Yeah, it's
Well,
just a
label,
rapid fire.
okay.
Turtle Guy, you should be used to this. You claim
Shut the fuck
You
up.
claim that Turtle
up.
Talks isn't a topic, but I'm going to peel back the curtain. This is my little expose here for all of the faithful listeners of the Boys in the Pod. As someone who has been behind the scenes of Turtle Talks, I'm not going to name my
on the-
source. I'm not going to name my.
You've
I'm
been
not going to
on
name
it!
my. I'm not going to
I
name
ain't
my
gonna
source.
name no names. I ain't no snitch.
My source has been on Turtle Talks, but I'm not going
It
to
was
give you the
Hoover,
name.
wasn't it?
I'm not going to give you the name because I don't want to out them. But someone has told
Mhm.
me that some episodes of Turtle Talks has actually had a topic planned.
Did I just hear a noise? Or is that the...
No, you're gone crazy again. Cyber, did you hear anything? I didn't.
I heard
fucking
absolutely.
Think so.
I heard absolutely nothing. There
some
was-
fucking
There was
bullshit.
nothing.
guys.
There was nothing.
David's go. Viewer,
David's
if
just
you
going in
heard a
sleeper mode.
noise, please say it to us.
Oh man, wouldn't it be hilarious if Eddie just added it in, like in all the future episodes, just a random noise every so often, every couple episodes, and
Just
David just thinks
every
he's
so
going
often
crazy.
you'd hear us.
Because sometimes I'm watching some people, like, they'll do a video and... No! You fucking have done this, actually.
I have what? Have I?
There's a
What?
couple of videos where, like, you've just left your Discord open. And you'll get a
Oh, yeah.
notification. And I check my Discord. And then I'm fucking angry.
There's actually a game that does that. It has nothing to do with the game itself, and I don't want to spoil it because I want to try and do it with potentially Turtle Guy. But there's a game that will
Oh, fuck
randomly.
me, I guess.
No, I'll do it with you as well. But Turtle Guy's reactions would be the funniest. I can guarantee it. I will try and get it with all of us if we can. But it'll randomly just put a Discord ping as part of the soundtrack, and it has nothing to do with anything. It's not like an Easter egg. It's just literally a Discord ping. It's very funny.
I remember being 11 years old. This is just a really good picture into the world of me at 11. I'm watching a KSI video because again I was 11, and I remember he had constant Facebook noises going off in the background because again I was 11. And
Damn it.
What the
What
fuck?
the fuck
Turtle
was
Guy.
that?
I was
Turtle
trying
Guy
to
is
drive
bored.
David crazy.
What a
Turtle
night
Guy.
for
No,
Turtle
no,
Guy is
I was
watching
trying- I was
Phineas
try-
and
no,
Ferb.
I was-
He's
This
doing it
man.
again.
Shut the fuck! I was
Granddad
trying
is
to
watching
play a
his
trick.
fucking his stories.
No, I was trying to play a trick on David by playing a ping, but it didn't work because the stupid bastard.
I'm gonna play a really funny trick on you and run you over with a car.
Ad. Why do you put the ad? The video is only 2 seconds long. How dare he put? I'm fucking slobbering like a dog. How dare you put an ad? I had it. Oh, so many pranks have just been ruined. You bastard.
I mean, going
What?
forward, you should probably have it on mute first.
I didn't expect it. I was ready.
It doesn't help that.
Bastard.
Doesn't really have the same effect when you.
It doesn't. Fucking. I wouldn't mind. It was the loudest fucking obnoxious ad ever.
Oh my god.
Apologies for my interruption, but it was just a prank, brother.
You said that
Why
as
did you
if
say
it's
that
an
like
apology
Desmond
video.
from Lost?
It was just a prank,
It's just a
brother.
prank, brother.
See you in another prank, brother. No, that didn't work as well.
Oh my god.
Um,
What were you gonna get Turtle Guy to explain?
I don't fucking know anymore. I just, guys,
The
I.
heat's getting to him.
It's not a. I don't think this
I
is
am
a full
so
topic,
warm.
but
It's
so that's why I
too
think
damn
I can bring it up now in turtle talk and small talk,
Oh no!
because we always call Turtle Guy.
Shut the fuck up!
I didn't hear anything. David, did you hear anything?
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Because we always make the joke about Turtle Guy being the granddad. What is the familial structure of the boys?
Oh, okay. Well, Turtle Guy is the granddad.
I'm
That is-
David's familiar, like vampire
the
rules.
fuck?
I just help him commit crimes and give him blood.
Wait, do you not take his blood? Is that not... I thought that's how it works.
No,
Nice throw.
he's the vampire.
Yeah, I thought the familiar suckled on the witch. Is that not how it works?
No, what the fuck you on about witch? I'm on about vampires.
I think yeah,
Oh.
no, familiars are a
I
witch
just
thing.
go around and like getting the corpses that he eats.
That's a thrall, I think.
Oh, I know some things about thralls. I think or two.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the
They can be
destiny.
cursed. Oh, okay.
Grand admirals.
Crown Emerald
You
Thrall.
fucking baboon.
But where the fuck was I going with this? This topic is great.
It's
I
almost
swear.
like it's topicless.
No, there's a
familial-
topic.
the
It's
familial
small talk.
It is topicless.
No, it's small talk
We
because
are without a topic.
the topic is small talk, Turtle Guy. You just refuse to say anything. You just refuse to talk small. David gave a good thing. David had. What did David? What did you?
A small talk full
Oh, no, I ripped my
episode would have
bookmark in
been
half.
great if we didn't. What the fuck did you do to
Dude,
your
that's an
bookmark?
L.
It was a book called.
In the shape of an L on his forehead.
But I just
You
ripped it
start
in half
coming
again out
and
of
it don't
spite.
stop coming. Head to the rules and it hit the
Turtle
road.
Guy, what is your? What? Give me something interesting that you got planned for tonight or tomorrow.
You didn't even fucking answer my question.
Oh, what was you asked a question? What was the what? the
Yeah,
fuck?
Yeah, it was about my old man tendency.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
like,
okay.
he's-
Turtle Guy is the old man.
Hmm.
David is the dad or the uncle, and then I
He's
want to
the dad.
say that me
I
and
used to be
Hoover are
the uncle and then
children.
graduated.
I
It's
think
you and
that's
Hoover are
fair.
the children.
I think that would be fair.
We've discussed. David
Either
is
that
the
or
dad
I'm
in
the
the
dad
airport.
and David's the uncle, and Hoover
Funkle.
is the child. One of that.
I used to be the uncle, and now I'm the grandpapa. 1 foot in the grave.
You got very old very quickly.
Yeah, I don't know how it happens so fast.
Life, it's like a roller coaster. 1 week you're the uncle, the next week we're
What-
burying you.
1 week you're getting ID'd for venom, the other week you're reclining and falling asleep. Oh man, that's a story for
It
another day.
happened more than one time.
It did?
Turtle Guy, have you ever fallen asleep in the cinema?
Oh, that's a good
No.
question. I nearly
You seem
did.
like the type.
No.
What was the movie?
It was a movie that I was watching for the second time, but I can't remember. I think it was it Thor 4? Potentially?
You watched that
Makes
twice.
sense.
Yeah, yeah, I've watched it 3 times now, actually, to be honest.
You deserve to be flayed.
Um,
My dad fell asleep. I went to see the Ninja Turtles in 2014 with my dad, and we had to see it in 3D because it was the only time we could go to. And he fell asleep, and it looked like Weekend at Barney's next to me. He just had the glasses on, and he was fucking just out like a light. Very funny.
Yeah, my mom is well known for falling asleep. I
Like
think-
the world over, or just
I fell asleep during Trek 3, which, in retrospect, fair enough.
you know what's wild about Shrek 3 is that he has a body count before the musical montage even ends.
What?
Shrek kills multiple people in that movie, and he's still the king. I suppose that's accurate to real monarchies, isn't it?
Indeed it is.
Yeah.
I won't touch
The
that one.
Queen had blood on her hands. We all know what happened in Paris.
You should not record these late at night with Turtle Guy.
No, we shouldn't, because Turtle Guy
I'm
has the
sorry,
potential.
wait, hold on!
Turtle Guy has the
That
potential
I
to
can
say some...
mention and not get like... But the other thing that happened...
Turtle Guy, no,
A while
no,
ago.
no,
I'd
no,
love to, Can I
no.
say, I'd love to do a topic where we discuss those things.
Yeah.
Technically, if it could be done with respect and with interest, and genuine interest,
I'll respect
potentially.
I'll respect the dead. I won't respect the organization that killed them.
Anyway, moving on very swiftly. Turtle Guy has the potential to say the most out-of-pocket shit, which I've realized very recently, and I'm not going to repeat
David's
any of
my
this stuff.
enabler!
Guys, if I turn up as a suicide victim, but I've got 7 bludgeons
Anyway.
to the head. Just investigate the CIA first, and then the royal family second.
then
Thank
Turtle
you,
Guy.
and then Turtle Guy third. He's the
Anyway.
mastermind behind it all.
That was all in Minecraft. That was all in
In
Roblox.
Minecraft, in Minecraft,
That was
guys.
yeah.
Alright, okay,
yeah.
wait, is it real? Are they adding dating to Roblox? Is that a thing that I actually
Yeah,
can see?
but you had to be 17 on.
Well, yeah, I'm hoping, but like that's fucking weird.
It is weird.
How
Anyway,
do you
also
prove- No,
Minecraft.
is there
Just
a
go
way
get
of proving
kidnapped,
that, or can
maybe.
I be?
Anyway, moving on. I think that
We keep moving on, but we never stop moving.
yeah, that's the point. We gotta keep. We're
I
talking
feel
small.
like we should stop moving.
We're talking small. We're talking in small points, small groups.
Well, if it's a full
Man, speaking of
episode, is this
talking
not
small,
big
what would you
talk?
do? What would you do if you were in like a Honey I Shrunk the Kid situation?
Ooh, that's a good point.
Cried.
What?
Hmm?
What
Pardon?
did you say?
Nothing.
No, what did you say, Turtle Guy?
Crime.
How the fuck would you do crime?
Tiny crime, little crime.
Little
You'd
crimes.
steal a Hot Wheels car.
Well, yeah. Just put me in a Lego store, and that's perfect crime.
Oh man, I saw a really nice Turtle Guy. If you were an inch tall, I'd put you in a little Lego village and let you live there. Would you
I
like that?
honestly love it. I'd need food. I'd probably die within a week, but I'd die a
No, it
happy
would be
man.
like Doom Patrol Season 2. I'd cook you tiny pancakes.
Oh, please cook. Oh, you'd cook the best tiny pancakes.
I'd keep you as my little boy. I'd just keep you as a little boy in my house. He's like, this is my
Am I
house
only
boy.
getting pancakes, or could you like cook up like a
I'll
small
figure
steak?
something out. I could do a small steak. I give you the
Small
gristle
steak?
off my big steak.
Oh yay!
Why don't you just leave a giant one there and then he can just feast on it?
I
It would
died.
go bad.
Well, it's a race.
You see, look, this is the difference. David genuinely cares. Cyber's just like, here's a big steak. See you in another fucking year.
See you in another
No, I
life,
wouldn't
brother.
leave it there for a fucking year, my guy. I would take it off after the day. But like, at least if it's there, you can have as much as you
You
would
expect
whenever you
me
want.
to eat a big steak in a day?
No, but I just cut off the beats that you eat and then I just leave it.
For what? The rats?
No,
It'll attract animals.
Oh yes, I would unleash a series of rats into your.
from to fend off like
Enclosure.
an apocalypse.
I'll give you one fork, and you'd be forced to use it
Shit,
as a
give me
tray.
some bionicle sets. Oh,
I-
I just get a mech.
I don't think the Turtle Guy, it's still real Lego. It's not. You don't become a master builder.
Technic, like the fucking action bricks.
Do you know?
I'll be
Do you
fine.
honestly know how to use
Couple
Technic?
Spitfire
Bro,
missiles.
that's real life redstone. No one knows that shit.
Turtle Guy, what's the most difficult Lego set you've ever built? Genuine question, not for me.
Turtle, what's the most difficult thing you've ever done in your real life?
Let's start with the Lego question first. I feel like that might be more obtainable.
Most difficult one. I have a bonsai tree. Oh, the TV,
I?
the NES TV.
Did anyone else just hear like a radiator go like brrrr?
That was the chair,
Okay, good. I'm not going crazy.
maybe.
That was the Hat Man.
Fucking the Hat Man, the interloper.
No, you don't fuck the Hat Man. He's just there.
The
Don't look at him either. Don't make eye contact.
Now I don't want to
Why
turn
not?
around, David. This is not
Neither
the
do I.
horror episode.
Cyber's going
Turtle Guy,
crazy.
carry on.
If you leave me to my own devices, I'm bound to
you
freak out.
automatically default to
It's where I
horror.
go. It's my default.
So I fucking.
I'm
shut down.
fucking gonna. Someone's dying.
Yeah, it's Turtle Guy is the one that's doing it. It's Turtle the Green Goblin.
Let
This might be my
die the
favourite
woman you
episode
live,
yet.
or suffer the little children.
Say that again, because you just said that so wrong.
Let.
Let's stop, Turtle Guy. Would you be the Green Goblin if you got a chance? Someone handed you a glider and gave you the Goblin serum. Would you
You
take
won't
it?
stand on a box a foot off the ground. You expect a glider in New York City?
Oh, no, the glider seems safe. Actually, wait, hold on.
He got killed by the glider.
Yeah, well, he was a fucking dumbass. Rule number one:
He
don't
was a
kill
fucking scientist.
He was
No,
something of a
no,
scientist
You did
himself.
physics.
Oh yeah, Turtle Guy did physics. To be fair, he might have a better understanding.
Quotation marks on did physics. Was there in the room. Cyber greatly helped. Then Cyber left that class. Not so good.
You you did physics, Turtle Guy. You understood. You could understand.
I participated in physics.
You could understand how the fucking fabric of reality works. Don't undersell yourself.
I'm gonna
goddammit.
participate in a witch hunt to chase you down like the Frankenstein monster.
So, David, if you were given the Goblin Glider and some Goblin Serum, would you take? Or would you just
Oh,
take
absolutely.
one or the other?
Back to formula. No, I'd take the serum and assume that it would make me brave enough to use the glider.
That's probably smart. If you could have any power or suit or whatever it is from any Spider-Man villain, what would it be?
From a villain.
From a villain.
Lizard,
That's a
but
tough
only to
one.
freak out David.
Why would that freak
But
me
he's
out? I
not.
like
He's not a
lizards.
frog.
I like lizards.
Bollocks! I just thought it was a big lizard. David's like, I don't mind this.
You know, I don't mind this. It's the middle of an
Yeah, I'm kind
alleyway.
of vibing with this, bro. Probably Mysterio.
Oh, that would be sick.
Because it's not really, like, you don't have to, you can just make cool shit happen.
I'd take
Just go over
Sandman
the
Make
head.
little
or
Discord
No, I think
noises
Sandman
happen
would
to
be a
people
horrible,
you hate.
miserable existence and I would want to kill myself.
Sandman or
Where
Electro.
would your soul be?
Don't be
The
Sandman.
minute it starts raining.
Sandman, you're a cursed immortal being.
Are
You
your
will never feel
brains
another moment of
sand?
happiness. You won't feel anything.
Could you have a heart attack as Sandman and they try cutting you
Your
open?
heart is sand.
What do we operate? How do
You're
we
immortal.
add more sand?
You are immortal, unkillable, and miserable. Sandman's a
Also,
happy
if you
man,
get
sad
trapped
man.
in a jar, that's just forever.
Probably
What about
maybe.
Kingpin?
Yeah, if I could have that physique, is that achievable?
The
I saw
Spider-Verse
someone put
one.
up a picture of Optimus Prime from the first live action Transformers movie, and it just captioned it: "Is this physique attainable?"
Oh, it's impeccable. That's incredible. I gotta support or praise Turtle Guy's commitment to the bit though. They fucked up, like, cause he still is doing the Discord pings every so often.
Yeah, I respect it.
Yeah. I am Mysterio,
Squeaky
making
chair.
you. My chair! I'm really uncomfortable
Maybe stop
now.
rocking back and forth in your rocking chair,
I
old man.
can't! My ass is
If he
on
stays
fire.
still for one moment, the enemy sniper will take him out.
It's like
So that's
unstoppable
why I
but for
hear
a rocking
gunfire.
chair. Yeah, there's someone in a ghillie suit just waiting for you to stop moving,
In a
standing
field of snow.
in a field still, standing upright.
I thought it was a scarecrow.
Scarecrow holding a fucking sniper rifle with a laser sight. Oh my god.
If you had to dress like one Batman villain for the rest of your life, who would it be?
Riddler. Or no, Riddler.
I was thinking Riddler as well, you know.
Because it's just green. And it's nice green.
Am I able to take off the clothes?
No. That's
I'm
the
not
whole
asking you to
point.
run around in the news. You know what I'm saying? When you're going out day to day, you have to dress like this villain.
Okay, I was gonna say Mr. Freeze, but I feel like that would just be a hassle.
Imagine trying to piss as Mr. Freeze.
Does it just get frozen? I don't want to know that actually.
No, I'm just saying, like, sometimes if my belt is on, I'm struggling. I'm like, I'm gonna piss myself. I just accepted that.
Okay, I don't.
But I don't piss myself, to be clear. I just accepted it's a possibility that it might happen.
What other villains are there that are vaguely normal? clothes?
Clayface?
Oh,
Am I
does
just
Red Hood
naked
count?
if I choose Clayface?
No.
Okay. That's
All of
a,
them just wear suits.
yeah, I'm trying to think of them, but the Two-Face usually has like one normal, one burnt.
Two-Face isn't actually that bad.
The Joker is kind of gross.
He's not actually that bad of a guy.
The Joker's just kind of yucky. Like in Batman '89, there's a part where she puts her hand on his shoulder and it's like it's gooey or something, or there's like dust on it. It's kind of gross.
Yeah, that's not great.
I don't think of a comic book character I would want to actually dress like, and I don't mean just like a normal.
Bruce Wayne! Yay!
He's not a villain, but I.
Did anyone ever see?
Oh,
did I ever show you-
Deathstroke! Fuck it, I'd fucking rock that.
Oh, it's not technically a Batman villain, but I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Professor
Did
Pig?
Sure. Did you guys ever see the did I ever send you the picture of the Peter Parker animal crop top?
Oh yes, you did.
It's so funny, and my only goal in life is to one day have the physique that I could rock that fit one day.
I want the Sam with Wiki Fit from Transformers 1 Attack on Mission City.
You want to talk about someone who looks like they stink? Shia LaBeouf in that movie looks like he smells like shit.
Everyone does. everyone is just
Yeah,
plastered with dirt and grime.
but he just looks like he smells like that anyway, and it just got exemplified by the fact that he's fighting for the robots.
Yeah, I
But
guess.
like he looks like he just accumulates ball sweat on the daily, and that's like his life.
Welcome to puberty. But anyway,
I guess so.
I think that has been the end of small talk.
Oh, so we're moving on to the topic then,
So,
yeah?
yeah, we're moving on to the topic, which is the end. So, thank you all so much for
So
listening.
how I imagine the end will go,
To-
eldritch demons will crawl out, and Cyberprime will begin to glow, and I will have to slay him, and then
What?
pizza
Why?
party.
Who do you think's gonna die first?
Me.
No, you're gonna live. You're gonna outlive every single one of us, and that upsets me to no end.
You're gonna be our Sandman. You're Turtle Guy the Immortal. Hoover,
I
because he
can't
thinks he can
fucking
survive
die.
a fucking 30-foot or 40-foot drop.
Doesn't water become cement at like 26
Yeah.
feet?
Yeah, no, we
Yeah.
tried explaining this, but he won't listen. He's gonna
He's
eventually
currently
try
not
and test
listening.
it. Yeah, he's gonna.
Did I tell you guys? I probably should save this for if we ever do a sequel to that one. But when I was away on holiday recently, there was a diving board in the middle of the ocean, and there was 3 levels to it. So it was like the short one, the medium one, and the top one. And I did all 3 levels. But then I
Fair
went back
play.
to the short one, and I was like, I'll just do some tricks off this one. And my first trick, I was like, let's start off simple with a little front flip. And I completely fucked up the front flip and slammed onto my back into the water.
Ooh.
And I just was in so much pain that I just had to sit on the side of the diving board for like half an hour because it was like dropping out of a window. It was so fucking painful because it was bare skin against just hard water on my back, flat on my back. So don't recommend that. But anyway,
God
and
damn, yeah, I wouldn't do it.
I should explain this to Hoover as to why he doesn't. This is
The
like
fact
that
that he
episode
laughs,
of
he
this is
knows.
like that episode of Always Sunny where Matt keeps hearing the chirping.
News
what I-
flash, asshole!
I've heard it the entire goddamn time.
But anyway, thank you so much for watching or listening, whatever platform you're on. I really hope you enjoyed. You can check out the Turtle Guy on his channel. He has Turtle Talks, which is probably a audio series that has more similar vibes or energy to this episode in comparison to the rest of
Fucking
the.
gay.
In hindsight, I probably should have turned this into a competition. Had a cool revelation at the end, but then halfway in, Turtle Guy was like, "Is this the small talk episode?" I was like, "Fuck!" He got this way too quick.
I
But
am somewhat of a genius.
you can also
I'm
support
somewhat of a
David.
scientist myself.
And yeah, you can support me, Cyberprime. You can see me on YouTube, and that's kind of it. Be sure to rate us 5 stars if you did enjoy. Check your Discord because maybe they might not have all been Turtle Guy. And yeah.
I really hope I haven't. I feel like when David listens to this, he will just be annoyed again.
He'll
It's
forget
a
about it.
twofer. I'm annoying him now, and I'll piss off future him.
Oh man, yeah.
Eddie, splice in some ones at the start just to really throw him off.
But yeah, thank you so much for listening. We have been the boys in the pod. This has been the small talk episode. If you want this again, let me know somehow. And who knows? Potentially, I'll spring on another small talk episode on these guys at some point in the future. We
You
do
can't
episodes
trick
every
me
Friday.
once.
We could have closed sometimes, but there will always be one every Friday. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Goodbye.
In
And-
some time zone, it will be Friday.
Goodbye and have a great day.
Most
'Cause I
of you
won't.
is.
That was some excellent small talk, though, boys.
It was a silly episode and I enjoyed it.